Wanted to share with everybody on YouTube how I tackled a problem that you guys may also run into. I bought a 2016 Ram 2500, and I did not opt to get the camera that is mounted in the cargo light that looks into the bed because I knew I was going to be putting a toolbox in the back of the truck. And when you put a toolbox in the truck, it obstructs the view of the cargo light camera looking at the gooseneck mount in the bed. And I back up to a lot of gooseneck trailers consistently for delivering auto lifts that we sell and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to show you how I tackled this problem. Alright, so first I got on eBay. I ordered up a kit here, USA Okiba. That was the name of the eBay seller, and then also the name on the box. They send you this little box. I'll show you the camera and where I decided to mount it. I put the camera right here up underneath the toolbox. I did that because by putting holes up underneath here, I didn't have to worry about anything, any water coming into it. I also did that so that I had, this metal sticking out here to kind of protect the camera so that if something comes forward and hits it, it won't just have easy access to destroy the camera. So let's look inside the box. First thing you'll notice I did here was drilled a hole right there. Ran some little looms down through here. Ran my wires right through the toolbox. Drilled a hole up front and put a grommet in place. Next, with my wire coming out of the toolbox, the wire goes down inside the bed, and you might be able to see it. It comes through the front of the bed. I put a hole in the front of the bed up in there, and there was a plastic plug down in there. I'll see if I can show it to you. There's a plastic plug in the bed where I put that hole that allowed me to keep from drilling a hole inside the bed. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's how I did that. Next, I used these little plastic clips and ran them down inside the frame rails along the truck, clipping them to the frame rail so that the wire would not be loose. And then here comes the easy part in my case. This truck was equipped with a auxiliary switch system, which I think is a $195 option from Dodge. And if you get this, you have these little ports here. And what you do is Dodge will give you one of these wiring kits, and there's nothing to it. You pull out the little plug, you jam the wire up in there, and then you've got 12-volt power that is switched inside. You can see here that I ran a ground wire going up to my battery, so very, very easy installation under the hood. I wired the camera up to auxiliary 5. You can get on Ram's rambodybuilders.com, and you'll find a YouTube video that will tell you all about these switches and how to program them. It's very easy. I chose auxiliary 5 because that is an ignition keyed hot switch, so it's not gonna run the batteries down once I turn the key off. Alright, lastly is this jumble of wires. All I did was get myself a 12-volt pigtail plug for going into the cigarette outlet, soldered the wires from this to the wires from the display, which was nothing to that. I will add that there's a blue wire in here. I don't know if you can see that blue wire. It connects to nothing, not sure what it does. I tested it with it connected to nothing and it worked fine, so it was the only wire that was not used. All I do is plug this into here. And it is it's worth keeping in mind just to make sure that you don't leave this thing on. So I'll take my key, turn the ignition on. You'll see a screen power up. I'll press auxiliary 5, and there's a nice picture of my gooseneck mount, despite the fact that I have a toolbox in place. So there you go, guys. It was a pretty easy installation. Probably took me 3-4 hours, something like that. Did a little bit of soldering on the joints and everything. Had to get some of those plastic clips. Took my time. Everything turned out pretty nicely, and I'm pretty happy with it. If you got questions, if you post up to YouTube, I'm probably not going to see your questions. You can email me if you want, sales@redlinestands.com. Just go to redlinestands.com, our website, and click on Contact Us. And if I can help you out and tell you what I did, I'll be glad to do it. Hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. Thanks.